but I'm Toby. I'm the CEO and founder of Bravely, where we are trying to make life at work better for everyone. A little bit into our problem, which we have dubbed the conversation gap. I think everybody can relate to having your slides not totally cooperate, with having a moment at work where it's hard to figure out what the first step is. It's hard to speak up, it's hard to go to your boss, it's hard to go to HR, it's hard to go to your peer without collecting your thoughts and really thinking through a plan of action. And the research backs that this problem that we've all felt is real. 7 in 10 employees are avoiding some sort of difficult conversation in the workplace with their boss, with their direct report, with their peers. And all of this costs organizations a tremendous amount of money. Each week, every employees in the US lose an average of 3 hours to conflict. Every conversation failure costs organizations $7,500 or more. And employees who are going through these tough moments are 12 times more likely to complain to their colleagues and spread toxicity in the workplace. So we set out to imagine a world where everybody talks about things before they escalate, before they fester, where you see things from other people's perspectives and try to put yourself in the shoes of somebody you might be in conflict with, or the other side of that person you need to have a tough conversation with. And you feel ready to go forward in a healthy and productive way, and you're seizing opportunities around you at your current job before you give up and leave for the next one. So that's where Bravely comes in. We are a platform that connects employees from all levels of an organization to professional coaches outside the workplace for confidential sessions in the moments when employees can most benefit from that support. What are some of those moments? We've all wanted to ace that tough performance review conversation, the raise that we've worked hard for all year, or that only comes up once a quarter. We've all had conflict and a tricky relationship with somebody that we've worked with, somebody who might be territorial, somebody who takes credit for our work, somebody that we really need to work closely with, and it's just not getting there. We've all navigated periods of change. We've had struggled to set goals for ourselves when our careers really matter, and we put a lot of our identity into them. And we've all struggled to give and receive feedback, especially when it's constructive or critical. So let me tell you a bit about the Bravely solution and why it works. There are 3 key parts: our platform, our technology, the pros, these are the coaches on the other side and the real heart of the experience, and the methodology that drives each session. The platform itself, employees across an entire population of an organization have access to Bravely so that they can self-select into the moments where they most want to get coaching. They have some sort of thing that comes up, an acute moment, a critical performance conversation, some sort of issue, and they log into the app to describe what's going on and get matched to one of the pros in our network. They can schedule flexibly on demand. They can get a coaching session in as soon as 4 hours or schedule for later that week. And they connect with the pro via text, via phone, or both, depending on how you prefer to communicate and what your needs really are as an employee. Each side fills out a very important report after the session, which is important for collecting feedback on both sides and sharing back to organizations in a de-identified way. And the pros follow up, and we drive all sorts of repeat sessions and a relationship over time, thanks to the technology making it so easy. The pros themselves, they're certified coaches, HR practitioners, and corporate ombudsmen. They have an average of 15 years of experience. They're specialized in conflict resolution, mediation, effective communication principles, and general coaching. We look for their certifications, their years of experience, and put them through really rigorous vetting and case interviews to make sure that they're really top-notch people. And again, they're the heart of our experience, so I can't overstate how important it is for that vetting. The session itself is all about figuring out what's going on, fleshing out all the options for a path forward, and then coming up with a game plan for that employee to take the next step. The whole reason why it works, it's just-in-time support. We're getting in there and helping employees in the key moments when they need it most. We say the magic happens because it's like the safety and confidentiality of talking to friends and family, but it's an unbiased professional who can challenge you a bit on your thinking and not just tell you what you want to hear. And it's built to drive that employee to take the next step, to go forward within their company and have that conversation that they're avoiding. This quote really nicely sums it up. This employee felt listened to, they felt understood, they felt encouraged. The whole idea is to help people get the clarity of thought, the confidence, and the language that they need to go forward. So all of this going forwardness drives impact for businesses. 85% of people who have a Bravely session report they're more likely to go forward and have a tough conversation, and they may not have gone forward internally without that Bravely support and that coaching experience. And a lot of this drives behavior change. Business Insider, this reporter wrote about how useful it was to have an external sounding board who didn't have context on her job, and it forced her to break things down to the basics and explain really what was going on, which that explanation led to insights in itself. And this reporter wrote about how we've helped LGBTQ employees go forward and voice concerns about things they needed in the workplace to feel like they could bring their whole selves to work and be successful in their role. And we're really at the forefront of helping CHROs and forward-thinking HR leaders work bravely as an organization. Autodesk and Zillow, two of our clients, have talked about fostering an environment where everyone can thrive and allowing employees to have multiple pathways when things come up at work. So hashtag work bravely, you have to end with a hashtag. We're hiring people in New York. We're always looking for new organizations to work with, and I'd love to chat with you after if you have any questions. Thank you.